Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony Six Morning Show. I'm Tony T with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving live for your picks for today's card. And we're inching closer to football. The talk behind the scenes here in college football. We're all ready to roll here. We're still a couple months away. Can't wait for it to start. Guys, one thing you want to do is hit that like, that subscribe button. Lots of great content over our channel. Hit us up with that thumbs up like. Really helps to build up our audience. We greatly appreciate that. And, of course, we'll have picks today from the 10-game card from Major League Baseball. We got a couple from the W. And, of course, we'll have our Parlay Purple segment at the end of the show. So, first thing first, we meet the cappers and get right to the picks as we don't mess around here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show. Let's go to Rod. Rod, what's happening?
Oh, not too much, Tony. One of those days. Tough day for me. I had a couple run line plays in baseball, and on the opposite side is dogs with a couple plus 1.5s. And Mets didn't quite get there, was one. That Detroit game was close. Cleveland Guardians hung in there until we hit some extra innings, and then the
wild pitch.
Top of the went to the extras, and so there were a couple there that were close, but they were one of those. The bounces didn't go my way, as they say. Hey, we crushed another CFL play with the Elks, getting their first win there, and the over was a no-doubter, as I told you guys yesterday as well. Plenty of offense in that one. So, turned out to be a little losing day for me. But, hey, on to today. Start the new week. It was a little winning week overall last week, if you look. So, we had a nice little winning week last week. Little winning week this week. I think it was like $23 on the week is what I was up is what it shows. So, hey, it's better than being down $23 in the week. Today's the new week. Let's get to it.
Oh, yeah. You had that under in that Guardians-Tigers game, man. Oh, my God. 1-0 to the bottom of the ninth. 1-0, and the damn wild pitch. I don't know if I should blame the catcher or the pitcher. Classy, I'm not a big fan of anyway. But anyway, the wild pitch ties the game, and the Tigers go nuts, and we get a 7-2 score. That was absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal, the result there. Let's say to Chris. Chris, what's happening?
Not much. Coming off a 2-1 day there. With that, the Blue Jays just couldn't get the run line there on that one. So that was my best bet. We dropped that one. Got the other two, though. Cashed another one with Mickey Moniak, of all people, that I gave out on the video there. He's been doing pretty well lately. So cashed a home run prop there, 5 in the last 4 days. Looking to keep that going. It's all fun and games to fade Scooble until something happens in the 10th and things go crazy. And I was watching. I couldn't believe it. Like, it's just... That was a wild 10th inning there, but yeah, good job for that. I didn't have anything on that. Thankfully, I didn't want to sweat either way. So yeah, it was just that was a wild game there in that one. So ready to get to it today.
There you go. That's El Nino's. What's happening?
Yeah, coming off a 1-1 day for me. Up a little bit of juice though. Had a nice little dog there to keep us on the positive side of things. But yeah, looking for a better day today. Obviously, trying to hit all our picks. We know we can't do it, but that's our goal.
Good. El Sandro, what's going on?
No, yeah, 3-5 day for me yesterday. Lost about a couple units in general all last week. Week before was huge. I mean, we went like 10 units, 12 units up. So lose a little bit, play with some house money. We're going to shoot some freaking trigger. We're going to shoot the trigger today here on these dogs. Love today's slate. Let's get after it.
Very good. Justin, what's happening?
Kind of the same 1-3 day yesterday. I'm glad the week's over. A lot of bad beats, a lot of unfortunate losses. CLV means absolutely nothing. I learned a lot. Done putting premiums, especially in WNBA, up the day before. That'll be my last time doing that, but I'm ready to bounce back.
Let's do it. Yeah, I had a 2-2 day. Of course, I was a victim of that bad one on the under there. And, of course, what am I thinking, taking the Athletics? Even with Jacob Lopez, they can't get it done. That's super late night game. But we'll take the Padres, a 10-game homestand. I had a feeling they'd start to turn the corner a little bit here when they get it done. Yeah, Homeless got smoked in that Homeless Park.
Yeah, it was like Lears just couldn't get a hit.
Yeah,
Man, he had the bases juiced at one point, couldn't get a hit to get some runs. And then he had two guys on second and third, and he couldn't get a hit. So in those first 3 innings, Tony, Langoliers stranded 5 guys. So and the risk was like awful. I was like watching. I'm like, "Ooh, we got a chance. We got guys on the base. He's got a chance." No, ugly. Round out and then big whiff on a strikeout. It was like, oh. So I had a chance with because I think if they hit that one and he pops it open, then the Athletics got the lead, and then it would be a different game, different momentum when you get the lead, when you get out to the lead. And then they early on, the Giants got the lead and then just couldn't come back from it. It was just like too much.
Too much
He
ass
wants
there.
for the Athletics.
Yep. All right, guys. In baseball today, just to make note here, Keter Montero will get the start. Late announcement there for Detroit. Late night yesterday. We're looking at rain. 52% chance of rain. Miami and Cincinnati. 82 degrees there. What else do we have here in some of these announcements? Darvish is going to come back here. Colton Gordon gets a start for Houston today. They didn't want him to go against the Dodgers, so they moved him to Monday here against Tanner Bybee there. And, of course, Darvish makes his debut this year after that elbow inflammation. There's almost missed half this, a little more than half this. Yeah, you have missed more than half. So your team has played 89 games, so you have missed over half the season. So Darvish returns to the mound here. Only one minor league tune-up, and then it was nothing but simulation games. So that's how we came back. Because no, I don't want bus rides, guys. I'm too old for that. So I'm just going to do simulation games. Keep me away from Vegas as well. Because no, San Diego's not in Vegas. They're in El Paso. Oh God no, don't send me to El Paso there or anything. All right. And then I don't know why this line took forever to come out. We knew the pitching matchup: Sanchez and Landon Roof for San Francisco. That looks how it's going to go. So, all right, 10 games, two blocks of 5. So let's get to it here. We start here. No day games. This is 6:40 Eastern. This is the first start here. Rays and Tigers. Here we got the Rays here, $1.11, $1.15. There's $1.25 popping up right now. Total sits at 8.5. No respect for Montero there. He's burned too many people in the past. Marlins and Reds. We got the Reds $1.35, total of 9. Rockies at the Red Sox here. We got the Red Sox $2.18, total 9.5. Dodgers hit the road to face the Brewers. Dodgers $1.23, total 7.5. And we got the Blue Jays and White Sox. Let's see if the Blue Jays can make layups. We'll see. It's a Blue Jays $1.61, total 8.5. And move on over to Rod.
Yeah, that first game, Tampa Bay and Detroit. Montero on the bump and Baz on the bump. Well, we've seen these two teams go at it already in Tampa, and we've seen 22 runs in the game, 11 runs in the game, and 12 runs in the game. And that 22-run game came when Baz was on the bump. There's a funky price on Baz, who has been mowing guys down and winning games. He had one little bump last time out, gave up 3 runs, still went 7 innings, but got the loss 4-3 in that one. So price-wise, Montero, Rays, I don't see that being close to an even price. I think they're almost trying to bait you into the Rays, but I'll take the over there. I think we see plenty of offense between those two squads. And then the other one I like in the spot. We touched the Blue Jays in the spot too, right?
Yeah, we did touch Blue Jays, yeah. Can they make a layup?
Right? Can they make a layup? I don't know. I'm going to take the White Sox in the first 5 with Burke on the bump. We seen yesterday the Blue Jays were kind of like, a little bit. It was Gausman on the bump. We see Barrios on the bump last time he faced this White Sox squad. It was a 7-1 win. He looked real good. I think a shot with the White Sox in the first 5. I like Burke. Burke can mow down some Jays. It's one of those travel spots. You just had a big giant homestand. It's your first game out on the road. You figure you should get a great start. But hey, give me a shot with the White Sox first 5. I don't want to take a full game. We know the Jays bats could definitely get going, but I'm going to go for a slow start for the Jays after their long homestand, successful homestand for the Blue Jays. So we'll see how they do out here on the road. Give me Burke and company in the first 5.
Here you go from Ron on over to Chris.
Look at that Colorado-Boston game. We got Fitz and Gomber there. 2 of the highest pitchers on my pitching summary today. With home runs per 9 innings, Fitz gives up over 2 per 9, and Gomber's right there at 2. So I think we see a higher score winning that one. I think both these guys get hit up, so we're going to take the over. I'm going to back Brady Singer at home here with Cincinnati against Miami and take him at home. He just does a little bit better. Junk on the road is junk, +5 ERA. So we'll take Singer there. And then LA, Milwaukee in this one. I think we'll take the under there. We got Yamamoto going in that one, as well as Peralta. But I think it's a little bit lower scoring game. We're not in LA. We're in Milwaukee. Milwaukee has been hot. I mean, they're 10 games above 500 at home, but I still think we see a lower scoring matchup in this one.
Here we go with Chris. We move on over to Al Ninos. Unmute Al Ninos.
I was kind of leaning towards under in the Dodgers game as well. Just not gonna. Well, I want to take the first 5, but that's a tiny number. 3.5 is doesn't leave much room for error there either. And I'm still kind of worried about the Dodgers bullpen as well. So lean to the under.
Also, Muncy's out, right? Miguel Vargas, who can't hit. He's his replacement. So
yeah, Muncy had been hot too before going down.
yeah.
And so that's that. But it's still a lean to the under there for me. I agree with the over in that Rockies Red Sox game. These two starters should get hit up pretty hard and get us over there. Also agree with the over in the Rays Tigers game. Both starters got a ERA over 4, and these offenses, as Rod was saying, they got going last time they met each other, and it's two pretty good offenses here going at it against two. Baz had some good starts, but he has a great record, but it's been a lot of run support he's been getting too. So I like the over in that one. And that wraps it up for me here.
Eventually catches up to you. Just ask Cal Quantrill. Let's move on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, in that first game, I like the Rays a lot here in this spot here. Good price, -125, especially with the pitching matchup. I like Baz over Montero for sure. Baz in his last 5, what is it, a 3.06 ERA, 3-0, not bad at all. A lot of strikeouts as well. And I feel like this is just a battle of styles, man. You got the Detroit Tigers, 31 stolen bases. That's dead last in the MLB. You got the Rays, 117. That's first in the MLB. Small ball versus, going for the home runs. I like the Rays bullpen a lot, and Kevin Cash, the way he manages this team. I'm going to go with the Rays here to, kind of get a bounce back because they've kind of been losing recently. To the Athletics, they struggle with the Twins, obviously. I think they get right here, so I like the Rays a lot. The next game I like, I'm going with the Rockies there at that huge plus price. Gomber on the road, 3.68 ERA over his career. Those Colorado pitchers just get rocked over there in Colorado, and I can see him actually doing, pretty well. What do you call it? Chris alluded to the 2 home runs per inning or per 9 innings. I could see him getting rocked here, though, as well, and I definitely see Fitz getting rocked and, the Red Sox bullpen here. So I think it's a Rockies over. This is a props galore game as well. Hunter Goodman, all sorts of guys on the Rockies you could touch. Estrada's 371, 10 RBIs last 10 days. I mean, the Rockies are kind of hot right now, too. I like the Rockies there. Touching a nice dog. And there was one more, the Reds as well. The price is starting to drop. I'll take Singer over Junk all day. Junk, only 2 walks all year is given up in 37 innings. That some people might look at that as an impressive thing. I look at that as, he's challenging these batters when he's getting behind in counts. And against a guy like Ellie De La Cruz in this ballpark, give me a home run there for Ellie De La Cruz. Reds win.
Yeah, we go with Alessandro. On over to Justin.
I definitely like the over in the Rays game, but I like the Tigers. I like the Tigers money line. As far as the Rays, I like the Rays over. I don't like Singer at home. He's not pitching in Kansas City no more. I love the Red Sox. Gomber can't get out righties. I also have a prop for you later on in that same game, but I like the Red Sox -1.5. Strictly fading Gomber. And the Dodgers game, I got premium in that, so I ain't going to touch that. We on the Blue Jays too?
We're on the Blue Jays, yeah.
And give me the Blue Jays first 5 money line.
Here we go here from Justin. Tell you what I think here about these games. I'll look at Cincinnati in this spot. Miami hitting 226 over their past 6. Reds to hit righties pretty well. Junk in his past 5 starts, ERA in year 5. Singer's past 5 ERA just about 3.5. As a road dog here in this price range, Miami 5-7 with negative return there. Against NL teams hitting 255 or lower. Cincinnati at home 10-5, returning 3.5 units. I'll take them there. I'm just going to look at the Toronto on the run line here. Jays have been red hot with the bats. 285 over their past 7. I know Burke's good, but again, he's going to face a Blue Jays team that's been hitting well. But you look at these home night games. White Sox 8-12 the run line, and these home night games losing 6.5 units there. So I'll look at the Toronto there on the run line. And what else we have in this block? Oh yeah, going back to that Dodger Brewers game. Yeah, I had mentioned Muncy being out, so yeah, I'm going to look here at the under there. Vargas, you went kind of defense for offense right there with Vargas, pretty good defensive player there. So, but not much bat there. But against winning teams this year, Brewers at home 14-3 to the under. LA against these good bullpens with whips of 1.35 or lower, 15-7 to the under on the road. So I'll look under there in LA and Milwaukee. Seems to be the tune of my day today. A lot of unders. All right, let's continue here on the Tony X Morning Show. Close out baseball with these final games on the card. Pirates at Royals. We're seeing this line move a little bit. We see some 9s. We're seeing some 8.5s popping up here. There, the line's telling you it's not sleep-inducing. So there we go. Look at the total. We got Guardians and Astros. Astros $1.32, total 7.5. Rangers at the Angels here. The Grom on the mound. So it's the Rangers $1.30, total 7.5. D-backs at the Padres. Well, you're still getting these short numbers with the Padres here. The Padres $1.18, a total of 8. Phillies and the Giants. This one shows Phillies $1.41. The 7.5s are gone here. We just see 7s with juice to the over, heavy juice to the over. So if you're an under player, you're looking for the 7.5, I would wait because we're seeing heavy juice on the over there. We start with Rod.
Yeah, for me, that Kansas City game, I don't know how it cannot be sleep-inducing. Scoreless in Seattle, as Tony alluded to. Definitely scoreless in Seattle. Now you're going to come to Kansas City, you're going to score a bunch? I doubt it. And then I can't bet Pittsburgh, and then Kansas City is a home favorite. Awful, 0-8, yuck. So it's like, what do you play? I'll take the under at 9. It went up from 8.5 to 9. Yeah. I don't see either of these offenses scored a bunch. So I'll take the under 9 in that matchup. And then another one I'm looking at is Arizona. It's Zach Gallen on the road. No chance I'm betting Zach Gallen on the road. I'll fade that guy all day, even with you, Darvish, on the bump there. Ooh, look, it jumped up. You can get, I see, even bigger plus money on Zach Gallen on the road. No, I'll take San Diego. Just take him on the money line in that matchup. And then Texas and the Angels. Give me the under first 5. I think he got a nice little pitcher's duel. You look Kikuchi, he needs to go at least 6-7 innings, or it could get ugly for the Angels. Their bullpen definitely pretty used up over the weekend, having to face the Jays and then flying back home. So the Angels definitely need Kikuchi to go a solid 5-6 innings there, and I think DeGrom can do the same. Give me the under, Texas Angels first 5. I think the fireworks happen late in that one.
Yeah, with Rod, we move on over to Chris.
Yeah, definitely Pittsburgh, Kansas City. I don't know who they think they've got playing there. We're going to go the under there. I don't know what firepower they think. I guess without Kansas City,
weather. You got weather 87 degrees, so the weather cappers are just going to say that it's take it over.
Yeah, it'll be a little 7:40 Eastern time nap there. That'll be under for me there with Pittsburgh, Kansas City. Going there, we know what Kansas City typically does at home on that one. And then I think the 9:38 Eastern with Texas and Angels, I'd go the whole game under. I think that's going to be definitely sleep inducing. I know the Angels bullpen's kind of roughed up a little bit. They were used a lot, but still think we see a lower scoring matchup throughout. And then I'm definitely I'm on Yu Darvish. Going to back him on his first game back here. Not a Zach Gallen fan at all, especially on the road. But I would take the Padres at the price you can get them for now, just in case that was to move. But we'll back Yu Darvish in the Padres today on the money line.
There we go here with Chris. We move on over to El Ninos.
Yeah, it could be 87 degrees, but it looks like there could be some rain coming in around game time too there in Kansas City. Still like the under there in that Pirates Kansas City game. I agree. I just don't see where the offense comes from here. And Cameron's been great. I'll also take the Royals first 5, lay that half run with them there. Maybe also touch the money line a little bit. Also like, Darvish not expected to go too deep in this one, but I'll small lean to the Padres first 5 there. I like the under in that the Angels and the Rangers game. I think DeGrom does well here against the Angels, and bashed Kikuchi a bunch in the past, but he walks guys. He'll give up a hit or 2 there, but for the most part, he'll stay out of trouble. So very respectable ERA on the season, and I think he does well enough here at home to keep us under this total on the game.
Here we go with El Nino. It's on over to Alessandro.
No, the first one was that under for the Royals and Pirates game. I mean, that's just everybody's hopping on that. I'll hop on that as well, though. I don't know. Those 2 pitchers, I like it. And then those 2 bottom 5 lineups, that ballpark, give me the under in that. It was the Astros. I like the Astros today, -1.5. Hunter Brown on the mound. Just, it's kind of easy read for me there. I'm gonna hop on that under again with you guys there on the Angels and Angels and Rangers game. I'll take the under there. First 5, I like that with those two pitchers. And then also gonna hop on the Padres with you guys. I was on there before Darvish announcement, but I'm on there now, especially with Darvish. Expect solid 3 innings out of him. I like him a lot. Possibly an over in that game though, just because the D-backs bullpen, and Gallen on the mound, not my favorite either. Over 8.5 in that ballpark as well, I'm thinking. So Padres and over.
There you go with Alessandro. Move on over to Justin.
I guess I'll go straight to it. I'll trust the bookmakers. They obviously feel like they know something that we all don't know. I'll take the over in the Pirates game. The Pirates ain't scored in like 5 days. The Royals never score. Yet I'm looking at a 9 now. That can't be all just about the weather. And I like the Pirates money line, but I'll take the over. I'm probably going to bet that. I'll trust the bookmakers. All I heard was under all day. So I like being on the island. I'll take the over. Give me the Astros. I'll put them in a little parlay. Give me the Rangers, Angels. Give me the first half, first 5 under, and give me the Rangers first 5. And I'm also watching. I already put in one of these videos on Dog of the Day. I think it was I don't remember whose it was. I posted this one. I like the Diamondbacks. That line dropped. They're now plus 105, so it's moving towards them. I don't like backing Gallen, but Darvish only had 1 minor league start that I've seen. I might have missed one, but I only seen 1, and purposely wanted to avoid the Dodgers. So give me the Diamondbacks money line, and give me the Giants and Phillies under.
All right, there we go for Justin. Tell you what I think about these games. I'm going to come here with the under. I know it's Heaney on the mound. I think that kind of scares people off a little bit there. But again, KC just not a good Heaney. Plus, you got the travel to consider here. Royals 20-6 the under at home, facing these low-power teams that average 0.9 home runs per game or fewer. So I'll look under in that one. Pittsburgh $1.89 over their past 6, but good bullpen performance here from both teams. I'll look here at run line here with Houston. Cleveland just can't hit. $1.92 past 6 games. Astros 3.38 in their past 6, but the bullpen has been sharp. Look at Bybee on the road, an ERA over 5 there. Gordon has passed 4 starts, ERA of 3.5 against losing teams at home. Astros 5-3 to the run line. I'll take them in that spot. Agree with the Rangers and Angels under. One note with Kikuchi here. Kikuchi here at home, 8 home starts, ERA of 1.12. That's massive. Texas against an AL starter with an ERA of 3.7 or lower, 17-5 the under. So I'll look at the under in that one. Yeah, I'm going to come here with the Padres in this one. The Padres, this is a 10-game homestand. This is where they got to make their move. No more of this mediocre play. I think they got their heads on straight. They've been good against the division. They've hit the division well. Arizona hit just 221 over their past 7. In their divisional games, San Diego 281. And this is a tough division, so they just seem to get up for this division. But as in years past, they just kind of play down to their opponents when they don't play the division. So this is a big game for them because, again, I don't know now, but they were out of the playoff picture. I think they were chasing the wild card participants. I know it's pretty early to talk about that, but you don't want to start getting too far behind everybody. But I think this is a very important homestand for the Padres as we hit the All-Star break. So I'll look at them in this spot. But definitely you have a bullpen advantage with the Padres here. Darvish, again, he chose to do these simulation games like Ohtani did. So I'm gonna do what Ohtani did. I don't want those bus trips up in El Paso. I don't even know if they have air conditioning in those buses. So I'm going to pitch 1 minor league game, and I'm going to just do nothing but simulation games. He's an older veteran. They're going to do that for these guys, right? I know we're not going to put you through those bus rides. So then at some point they're going to say, I'm not going. Why should I waste my arm on a simulation? I'm ready. Let's go. That's like Ohtani needed 1 more simulation game, and he just told the manager, hey, I don't want to waste my time with these simulation games. Just put me in there. So I think we'll see. Even when we get 1 or 2 innings, I like the Padres bullpen enough to do it here. At this coin flip price, actually, D-backs 5-14 on the road at plus 125 and minus 125, losing 10 units. And now we can say the Padres 14-4 as home favorite, even money to minus 150. So they've been a solid home favorite there. I'll take them there. And, of course, Phillies and Giants has that slooping-inducing feel. Every Giant home night game does because they go under about 2/3 of the time at home. So I'll look at the under there with Christopher Sanchez, who's been sharp here. Roop at home. Look at this. 6 home starts, ERA of 1.85. somehow, some way, the Phillies bullpen has gotten right, but that won't be for long. Last 6 games, the ERA 1.69. And at some point, that's going to turn around, but I don't think in this ballpark. Giants have a good bullpen performance at home, and they are also 21-9 to the under against right-handed starters. And then against these really good teams, San Francisco 10-2 to the under at home against teams with a 540 to 620 win percentage. So I'll look at the under in that one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Morning Show as we'll turn our attention over to the W for today. On the hardwood, we've got 2 games. We got the Valkyries and Dream. We got the Dream 7, 6.5 popping up, total 158. Wings and Mercury. Here we've got the Mercury 5.5 to 6, total 164. We start with Rod.
Yeah, there's a couple games here that I'm looking at. I'll take the Valkyries in the first half here. You get 4 points, so over possession in that first half. I think they can come in and keep things close with Atlanta in that matchup in the first half. Valkyrie squad off of a loss, they bounced back and play real solid in that first half. I don't know about full games. The Atlanta team is pretty good at home. Solid team at home. I think they might pull away in that second half, but I think the Valkyries keep it close first half. I'll grab the 4 points there in that one. And then the Wings and the Mercury. Hey, Phoenix 7-3 at home. Dallas out on the road 2-7. I see this is a big old 6 number. You know what? Give me the 6. I think this Dallas squad can keep it close. They're 6-4 ATS in their last 10. Mercury do play their better ball at home. They've been ass on the road. So we'll see if we get a bounce back here. But I think this Wings squad starting to pick up their play. A couple of weeks ago we were talking about them getting their first win at home. Well, hey, they've got 6 wins now, so starting to figure things out. I think it's 6 points. They can keep it close. Give me Dallas plus the 6 in that one.
There we go from Rob. We move on over to Chris.
Yeah, looking at this Dallas Phoenix game, I'm going to take the over there. You look at the last 2 meetings, they've gone over there. Just it's what looks like what they do here. Dallas on the road 6-3 to the over. Phoenix at home 6-4 to the over. Last 2 meetings, like I said, went up and over that total. I think we get another one over.
Yeah, from Chris on over to El Ninos. No, he doesn't do W. That's right. Over to Alessandro.
The assist over here to me. Honestly, I don't like either of these 2 spreads. I'll hop on the 2+6s here if I had to. You won't see those on the website for me, though. I'm not really in love with it. That's just a lean on those 2. But I like these 2 props for you guys. I got Kayla Thornton over 13.5, minus 130, a little bit juiced, but I like that a lot. She can get over that total. She's gone over that total 3 of the last 4 times. And then Alyssa Thomas over 15.5 points. I like that a lot in the next game there.
Here we go from Alessandro. Move on over to Justin.
What's up, Sax?
We're like coming in last, like I'm about to move up in the order because for part of the first game, I gave out the Valkyries first half in the 2-3 zone. So I like that with Rob. But to give it another pick, I'll take the under in the Valkyries Dream game. I'm looking at 158, probably get a little bit higher. And when the line moved against me, I just put like 2 hours ago in the 2-3 zone comment, Alyssa Thomas over 15.5 points.
Yeah.
And I figured with Sabtu out and Sably, in case people don't know, and Copper out. That's all they got. But I still like the Phoenix. Mercury -6, but I'm definitely on. And I bet Thomas over.
Yeah.
There we go from.
That's why I'm laughing.
Yeah, I like that for sure. I like that a lot. Sometimes props is just the way, you know. You don't got to touch a spread all the time.
They don't got nobody else to score. They didn't rule this line open at 11. And then Copper went out, and then Satu went out, and it dropped down to like 9 and 6.
Right.
That's right. No doubt. And I was listening to
Valkyries 5-0 after they failed to cover in that first half. So that's why I like the first half. I did no clue you were on the 2-3 zone. I hadn't got to that video yet this morning.
You don't watch my video.
If you like it, I like it. All right. I love that. I'm going to double up my bet on that one. So,
Yep. I just couldn't believe Framber was left off the All-Star list. I don't know how. I just don't know how.
How that happened?
I just saw that across the screen. Framber Valdez's biggest snub. I said, how the hell did that happen?
I was watching the Astros.
Him and Seiya Suzuki both are not All-Stars, and that's insane.
I was watching the Astros game, and they were saying Pena and Brown got in. They said Framber didn't get in. I'm like, how Framber? I don't understand that.
Got to bring extensions back.
You know, they got to let every, you know, they got to give the soccer trophy. They got to let a player from every team in there.
And it's a popular contest, and he's not that popular from his little suspension. So I guess I get it, but numbers wise, he got to be there.
Oh yeah,
Must have been the 4 earned runs he gave up the Dodgers.
Might have been.
No, I'm all for Valdez. I've been backing him all season.
So they won that game, though.
They won that game.
No, I backed him in that game too.
And now Nino's his Dodger fan. He, you know, not as much as I don't see as much Dodger behind him, but he was.
There's two cats.
We can barely see them.
2 helmets. Yes, they're small, but they're there.
I don't think he gave up 4
ice
runs,
cream
dude.
helmet, but I
don't think he gave up 4 runs.
4 earned, yeah. 2 home runs, 4.
Yeah, the Dodgers had to. Yeah, the Dodgers.
They had 4, but I thought he was gone for one of them.
No, he gave them up.
Okay.
Open in there. All right.
I mean, he gave up 2 home runs. Yeah, I mean, he may be responsible for those earned runs. I'm not sure if he gave them up. I can't remember. Yeah.
All right, now it's time for our Parlay Purple segment where our cappers can give it a parlay, team player prop, game of the future, NFL season, college football season win totals, Heisman, whatever they want to do in this segment. We start with Rod.
All right, we're going to take give you the Valkyries in that first half, grab the points with them, and then throw in the Padres and you, Darvish, and then throw in the scoreless in Seattle. I think they score in Kansas City today and get themselves a win. Give me the Pittsburgh Pirates into my parlay as well.
There we go with Rod. We move on over to Chris.
Yeah, we'll take the Dodgers, Milwaukee under. We'll take San Diego on the money line, Cincinnati on the money line. And like Alessandro alluded to earlier with this Rockies Boston game, Fitz struggles with every person in the lineup except the third spot. So whoever they got back, maybe if it's Hunter Goodman, still take him for a home run. I think Hunter Goodman gets there, but this game is full of hits, runs, RBIs, home run props if you want to take it. But that's the game probably it's going to see the most. It's the most happening today in the prop world. So take Hunter Goodman though. He's an all-star, which I mean, whatever. But take him for a home run today. He's got 11 on right-handed pitchers, so I think he hits him up.
There we go with Chris. On over to Ninos.
I'll go over in the Rays game, over in the Red Sox game, and the under in the where did that go? Sorry guys, in the Rangers game.
Ninos over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, it's props galore in that Rockies game for sure. I got a 2-teamer here for you guys. Alyssa Thomas over 15.5. Rays minus 125. If you want to sprinkle the Rockies in there at the huge plus price, go for it.
There we go with Alessandro. On over to Justin.
Yeah, I need to see one go through. I'm going to give you all 3. I'm not going to be popular. Give me the Diamondbacks money line. Give me the Pirates over 9. I'm looking at plus money for that. And give me the Mercury minus 6.
Yeah, from Justin. Tell you what I like here. Dodgers, Brewers under for me. I like Astros 1 line and Phillies, Giants under in that one. Now we're starting to see the 7.5s pop up now in that Phillies, Giants. So the hooks have hit now in that one. All right, we got you through our Parlay Purple segment. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony's Picks. Now, we just gave you our free plays, but if you want our best bets, our premium plays, head on over to Tony'sPicks.com. You'll find the link in the description there. We have packages up there. We also have leaderboards showing you who's hot, showing you all the records up on our leaderboards. And we'll take a look and see what's rolling over at Tony'sPicks.com with Rod. Rod, amongst the unit leaders here for 2025 over at Tony'sPicks.com. Had a great year last year. Doing it again this year. Let's see what Rod's got rolling here at Tony'sPicks.com. 4,397 units of profit. Rod, what you got for sale?
And for me, light day. I have 3 plays on the MLB slate, and 1 includes my MLB game of the month. I absolutely love this play today in the MLB, so definitely scoop up that best bet, or it's included in the Money Monday triple, so definitely jump aboard to start the week. Love Mondays, so nice 3 plays on the diamond to get us paid to start the new week. Or better yet, hey, take advantage of that 2-for-1 capper pass as well. Pair me up with any one of the other hot cappers you see here at Tony's Picks, and have 2 cappers putting money in your pocket this week. Can't go wrong with that. Grab that week-long Money Makers loaded week of action. We got lots of MLB before we head into the All-Star break. So last week of the MLB before the All-Star break. So jump on it there. We got more WNBA the rest of the week. And then CFL's been hot as well, and that comes back on Thursday. So definitely jump on board with me long-term over at Tony's Picks. You can see we continue staying in the green and building our bankroll all year long. So come aboard with me over at TonySpicks.com.
Get on board. Throw it over at TonySpicks.com. All records based on $100 unit wager size. All right, let's take a look, see what's rolling over at Tony Spicks here. We'll see what Chris has for sale. Chris, what you got?
I guess get you a 3-pack in baseball today, a little trio, a little 3-piece there with a money line, run line, and a total, all packaged up together. My best bet is in that package, so don't buy both, buy one or the other there. But we're looking to continue to keep cashing in the baseball. Every morning I tell you guys, 2-for-1 capper, 2 people put money in your pocket, makes a lot of sense. Hop on that, let 2 people get you paid there with people on the leaderboard. Everybody's doing great right now, so hop on that. I got my season pass out there, get you every pick I put in for the baseball season, all the way through the World Series. A lot of baseball left to go for one price. You can use the promo code TonyT at checkout, save you that 15% off of everything. And just hop on some of the short-term, long-term. Still got a lot of baseball this week before the All-Star break here, and still got some stuff to cash in on. So yeah, hop on something with me, and let's go.
Let's get on board here with Chris over at Tony Spicks. Remember, he's got a lot of one-day passes up today. All of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit or amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guaranteed. Get on board with Chris over at Tony Spicks. All right, let's take a look, see what's rolling over at Tony Spicks. See what Al Nino's have. So, Al, what's for sale?
I got my $19 Grand Slam. Also, I guess it's the same theme going with the other guys. I got it bundled up in my 3-pack too if you want a little more action there. And if you're looking for even more action than that, I'm starting to really like some of these other plays. So we'll definitely have 1 or 2 Steam plays up there. Normal. I'll try to control myself today, but definitely liking this card today. So might be a good day to jump on a long-term or a 2-for-1 capper pass and make sure you get all the Steam plays that way.
Okay, got boy. I need us over at Tony Spicks. One-day passes up there for you right now. Our members' plays are in at 11 a.m. Eastern time, but we continue to look for plays for our long-term subscriptions throughout the betting cycle. And we have a late Steam feature that's available on all long-term subscription passes, where if we find a play late, we put it in the system. We can put plays in between 10 minutes and 2 hours for our game time. Those are flagged as late Steam and are emailed directly to your inbox using the email you use when you sign up for the service. So late Steam is pretty much an exclusive service here at TonySpicks.com. Now, I don't see that anywhere else. So get on board with that great feature here at TonySpicks.com with that late Steam. All right, let's see what Alessandro's got rolling over at Tony Spicks. Alessandro's been showing up leaderboards here with great WNBA. Alessandro, what's for sale?
No, yeah, I got a 5-pack out for you guys today in baseball, all baseball games for you guys. Super excited about the slate today. And then my best bet in baseball, that will be included in that 5-pack. Bet those straight. Let's just try to go, 5-0, sweep the board, 5 straight bets, same amount of money on all of those. But yeah, really excited about this week, guys. We got that UFC card. Nobody's going to talk me off Derek Lewis. I'm giving that out as a freemium. That's Derek Lewis by knockout. Feel real strong about that. So yeah, this UFC card I'll be breaking down this week. I'll have some more college football videos out for you guys. I already broke down Alabama. Go check that out if you guys are pumped up for this football season. I know I am. And this is a good week, man, to hop on a long-term 3-day, 7-day. Use that Tony T discount code, 2-for-1 capper promotion, and let's make some money, guys.
That's right, Cowboy. Alessandro over at Tony's Picks right now. Remember that 7-day pass, very popular on a Monday. Alessandro's place here for 7 days, including his baseball and his W leading up to that UFC card on Saturday. It's a great time to get that 7-day pass and use the promo code Tony T at checkout. Save that 15% off. All right, let's take a look, see what's going on over at Tony's Picks with Justin. So, Justin, what you got for sale?
I got 1 premium in WNBA, and I got a triple stacks in Major League Baseball. Just like Alessandro said, bet them all separately, same amount. Don't parlay. I wouldn't recommend parlays as far as the future, but bet them all separately. Pair us up. Get ready for the football season. They got videos up. I'm gonna have some up. I just had some personal things going on that slowed me up, but you can look for my videos in the next coming days.
All right, get on board with Justin over at Tony Picks. 3-pack up there for you right now. Document profit guarantee. Get on board. Long-term subscriptions available as well. So get on board with Justin over at Tony'sPicks.com. All right, going on right now over at Tony's Picks. I've got a best bet on the board from baseball. It's also bundled into my 3-pack. 3 premiums from me today, so don't buy them both. Buy one package or the other. Or, again, get that long-term subscription. Instead of paying per day, get those picks on a 7-day pass. Way to roll here and then match me up with your favorite capper here with the 2-for-1 capper promotion. So go ahead and get signed up. All right, guys, with you here. every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. It is the Tony's Picks Morning Show. So guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification so you're notified when we're live and when we release a lot of videos. You ever miss a show, we'll head on over to YouTube channel, hit that live tab, and you'll be able to watch the replay of our live show up here. When you do that, we also have a members feature. You like to get early access to my videos and a way to support us for our work here on the YouTube channel. Become a member, hit that join button. Also, you'll find the happy hour archived here. Rod will tell you about the happy hour. It airs here on Monday through Friday here at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So guys, make sure you check that out. A lot more content as well on the Tony's YouTube channel. When you hit the video tab, you'll see all of our latest videos here. Lots of great content from Al Ninos, from Chris, from myself with those deep dives in baseball. We get Ron's Crawford spreadsheet play of the day, the WNBA compilation you'll see up there as well. Of course, Alessandro is putting together some college football season win projections and previews up there. So a lot of great content over on the Tony's Picks YouTube. So you definitely want to check it out there. And of course, hitting that short tab, you'll find also content up there on our shorts. We'll see some Ryan Bittler content. Al Ninos with his -1s find their way up there as well on the short section. So lots of great content, guys. Check it out. Growing every day over on the Tony's Picks YouTube. Let the Cappers talk a little bit more specifically what they got up there. Of course, Rod, on demand as well as that happy hour coming up today.
Yeah, definitely. Usually lots of on-demand videos as they roll along. More as we see some more football and hockey and the other sports back. But definitely watch for some CFL. Those have been good. WNBA as well. And definitely it's Monday, so tune in 5 p.m. Eastern for the happy hour show. We got you covered there as well. See plenty of the coverage you don't see here on the morning show on the happy hour. So tune in 5 p.m. Eastern tonight. We'll have the happy hour rolling to start the week. See you then.
Of course, Chris, content from you is a lot of the home run props and more.
Yeah, guys, got you the home run hit list today out there. Got you 5 on that video today. I'll have you some more MLB content this week as we start ramping up here with some more games. But yeah, we're going to kind of continue this streak here. We got 5 in the last 4 days of these videos. I appreciate everybody's comments and support on there. I am telling some of you as well when you put on there if it looks good. So yeah, just keep the back and forth going. I appreciate everybody's support on that. We're just going to keep putting it out there and keep finding these winners.
Good, indeed. El Ninos content up there from you as well, looking for dogs, and of course you've got that -1 on the short side.
Yeah, got a big win there on the -1, and then went 2-1 with 2+ money props on the went with some RBIs yesterday. So yeah, it was a lot of early games, and figured I'd tackle the late games and give some props on those. And yeah, missed out on a +210 RBI. That was the one that did not come through. It was the Max Muncy clone couldn't come through for us. But yeah, checking my back to dogs today. 3 money lines there and -1 pitch and change there. So maybe look at the team total. Still sticking to my pick, but team total might be the better play than the -1 there today. Still sticking to it though.
Good. So that's how we got you in the mornings. Of course, the UFC videos coming into the week, but you're also looking at some SEC playoff teams that you look in contention here with some season win projections and previews.
No, yeah, I was going to give you guys Auburn. I started breaking it down. I just realized what's the point of releasing this Auburn breakdown here? They're going to be trash probably this year. I mean, 5-7, 6-6 at best if they even get to a bowl game. They're going to have that Jackson Arnold at quarterback from Oklahoma. I mean, just I'll start there and end there. Leave it there. But yeah, UFC is going to be coming this weekend. I'll have a video out for that Thursday, probably right before the weigh-ins. And like I said, some more college football breakdowns, probably more playoff type teams. Oregon's, the Ohio States, Bama I've already done, those type of schools, Texas, Georgia. But yeah, looking forward to dropping those out for you guys. And of course, college football, NFL football coming up as well. So.
Very good. There from Alessandro. Of course, we've got Justin here. We catch you here on the mornings. Videos coming soon and on demand. And of course, you're part of that 2-3 zone team from WNBA.
Yeah, 2-3 zone part of the WNBA. We're gonna have videos every single day until I want to say July 17th, July 18th, with the camp week coming. You catch me every single morning on a morning show, 7 days a week. I'm gonna make a couple appearances this week on a happy hour. And like I said, the videos will be coming soon, probably within the next, if not today, definitely by sometime tomorrow.
Okay, good. All right. There you go, guys. Hit that subscribe button, like and subscribe. All right, that's going to do it here for this edition here of the Tony's Morning Show. Make sure you guys tune in back again tomorrow live here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. All right, anybody have anything to say before we close it out?
Just make it a week bigger.
WNBA only takes 8 days off the next 2 months. They have that little camp you talk about, 5 days off in August. They only have 3 days off that there isn't games.
We're going
Otherwise, there's
daytime.
games every day. In
We're going
August.
day basketball.
Day basketball, right?
Yep. It'll be coming
Day
Sounds
in
like
August.
overs. Sounds like overs.
Give me
Love it. Unders.
Give me
Everyone's going to be
Altuve.
tired.
They're just tired, right?
Oh yeah,
Unless
everybody's gonna be
No
tired.
defense. I don't know. That's
Like the
we'll
teams,
see.
like Seattle, the teams coming
We'll
from
see.
West, that's going to be an early start for like the Storm, the Aces, Sparks.
Sparks.
They all going to start way too early. They're going to be tired.
All right.
I'm excited anyways. 3 days
Me
off, a
too.
lot of action. So that's what that means.
That's a lot of action there. All right, guys, that's going to do it for here. For this edition of the 26 Morning Show. Back again tomorrow. Going to wake up. Bye, guys. Make it a winning one. We're back tomorrow here on the 26 Morning Show.